So it finally stopped raining, which means I can get started on this thing. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Mac, and I have a lot of work ahead of myself. So enjoy the footage, and while you guys are watching that, I'll explain what's what on this 1988 Mercedes 560 SEC. First thing on the agenda is to lift the car up so I can take the wheels off to clean the areas that normally get neglected. I wanted to use my quick jacks for this, but this big 1980s Mercedes coupe is just way too long for the quick jacks to lift the car safely, so I had to resort to other methods. Alright, I guess we have to do this the old-fashioned way. I got my floor jack and I have to work corner by corner, one at a time. While I pull the wheels off and get to work, let me tell you a bit about this car. This 560 SEC belongs to a friend of mine who recently got this car back from getting repaired. It was in an accident and a large portion of the car was repainted. It's here at my shop because we need to make the paint look consistent and, more importantly, flat. More about that later in the video. These wheels and tires have probably less than 1,000 miles on them, but that doesn't mean they can't be improved. Next up was to tackle the undercarriage, and it definitely needed it. I'm just using my favorite degreaser and a variety of tools and brushes to help me get this Mercedes clean in, out, over, and under. Remember to be careful when working on engine bays of classic cars since there's a lot more exposed. It's old and sensitive. Use your common sense, pay attention, and take your time. Let's get this thing decontaminated and prepped. Apart from your typical black car, I can see everything type of scenario. There are areas around this car that need special attention. Scratches, swirls, water spots, etching, and pretty much every single other imperfection you can think of are present throughout this car. The goal of this detail is to make the car look consistent. As you walk around the car, you see things like heavy orange peel or heavy sanding scratches from previous quote-unquote repairs. It's like the longer you look at the car, the worse it gets, but luckily it's here to bring it back to its former glory. There's a specific spot on the hood that is very hard to pick up on camera, but in person it looks discolored, very yellow, and upon taking some paint readings, there's an incredibly thin spot on the hood. My guess is that it's from a previous repair, and even in the light you can see those really heavy patterns and heavy sanding marks from that previous repair. So definitely someone tried to work that area before. I'm going to start with doing the grunt work first of taking down the texture / orange peel on a good portion of the car. From there, I'll come in with my correcting compound and then polish it out to a mirror finish. Before I can do that, I have to take some measurements of the paint to make sure I don't go too deep. You should be checking your readings periodically throughout the sanding process. Having more than overhead lights is important because you can see in the white light reflecting on the car that body line needs more work. Smaller tools equal refined results. They allow you to attack tight areas like edges and make achieving that last 10 to 20% easy. And speaking of that last 10%, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and let me know what you think down in the comments, what you think of this Mercedes. Stay clean.